All right, so if you are wondering how to access coursework, how to check your grades, how to make sure that you are able to redo assignments, I highly suggest following these steps to make sure that you have done a thorough check and that your grade is satisfactory. So the first thing you will see when you log into English class is your total grade and the progress. So that progress is for the semester and unit. So the first thing you will note that if you have overdue assignments, that's where your progress is lacking and could be the reason for your failing grade. If you have no overdue assignments, then we need to definitely check out what's going on in the grade book to see what's causing our grade to be unsatisfactory. In brick and mortar, I would just pass back assignments with my comments written on the page. But in a virtual classroom, the best way to see your feedback and to review your student work is to go into the Grades tab. When you enter into the Grades tab, you will see your total points and your overall grade. As you scroll through, you will see that I provide feedback and comments for each assignment that is typically written. And so you'll see the letter grade associated and my points value. So since we are in quarter 2, you can only access the most recent units. And so as you can see, this student is not scoring well on quizzes, and then this student is also missing some work. Obviously, that one was updated after I provided that feedback. However, here's an example. So this graded assignment project, this student only scored a 25 out of 50, which is a failing grade at 50%, because the student did not submit the correct assignment. It was a wrong assignment or it was blank. And so this would be an assignment or course code 4.16 that I write down so that I can review later. The same with 414 quiz. Since this student only made a 0.5 out of 2.5, that would be one that I definitely take my second or third attempt on. And I can scroll through and see the assignments for the whole semester this way, exit tickets and attendance. So using 414 quiz as our example, I'm going to go back into the content tab. When I enter into the content tab, this is where I can search 214 and it will bring up the quiz that I want to retake. Remember that you are able to take, 414, excuse me. Remember you are able to retake quizzes in English class up to 3 times, but I do not allow students to exceed that limit. When it comes to retaking quizzes, I always recommend that you review the folder and you review the materials before retaking that quiz. So you will see that this student received check marks all the way through because they did the work before taking that quiz. So then you are able to log in and review your work. It's loading. I just wanted to show you this preview. So it'll allow you to review the quiz questions with answers, and it shows you how many more times you may retake this. Again, if you score anything lower than a C on a quiz or a writing assignment, I highly, highly, highly encourage you to retake the assessment. That is one of the awesome things about MOVA Middle School is that we want students to grow with their learning. So we're going back into content. Once we find and retake our quiz, you can go back in and you can see upcoming assignments. I would like to point out that this student, the letter grade was an F, and the percentage was low. That is an indicator, such as this, that there are missing daily work. So this shows me that the student did 4.01 daily lesson, but then skipped 4.02. This student did 4.03, but then skipped 4.04 and 4.05. When we go through units, the daily lessons correspond and connect to what I've been teaching in class. So when I scroll through students' pages, these should all be check marks and our percentage should be much higher. That is how we have successful outcomes with our grades and our daily learning. So please make sure you're checking this with your child. It does, in the teacher's view, show me how much time is spent not only on the lessons, but then the assessments as well. So we can see almost everything that is happening from your student's portal. So then always make sure you give a couple of days for regraded written assignments to be resubmitted back to you, and then relook at the grades tab again. By following these practices and making sure your daily coursework is submitted, all students should be able to achieve a passing grade in all their courses. Please email me with any additional questions. I look forward to seeing you soon.